Hello, party people, what's up? So, I'm going to a tennis practice, and before that, I was just procrastinating and lying on my bed, and I was watching through Facebook, and then I saw like a really intriguing video about the New York University. So, to put that in context, the New York University is like a prestigious private university in New York, obviously, and the tuition fee is like 50,000 grand, which is absolutely crazy, and the acceptance rate is 20%. And I looked up the ratings, and like the school is pretty mediocre. It has like 3.5 out of 5, like not bad but not terrific. And I saw a video about how students are living under quarantine conditions in the apartments in New York, mostly students who come from different states. Internationally or even in the United States, they have to do a COVID-19 test, and they have to self quarantine themselves for 2 weeks. They cannot get out because it's pretty terrible in the USA. Now, that is pretty understandable, but what you gotta do? Because you cannot get away, that means that you have to rely on the university that will supply you with breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And it is pretty terrible because those students, they don't get sufficient nutrients. The food is pretty shit, and most importantly, they don't really, uh, you know, they don't really they don't really respect the requirements from students. Mostly students who are vegetarian, vegan, kosher, halal, or maybe they are really gluten intolerant. The catering company that works for the university doesn't really care. Now, that's really that's really a problem because they have eating anxiety. They can eat regular food, and I think it's pretty disappointing that a multi-million dollar company, uh, even multi-billion dollar company as the New York University, can't find a good catering a good catering company that would provide them with food. Because imagine you're a student, right? And you pay like 50,000 grand a year to go to the university, and then they will force you to self quarantine. Well, that is pretty understandable, right? But what is not understandable is that you just cannot get your food yourself. Like, you can order, but those students are not rich as fuck, because like if they were, this won't be a problem. So they can order food every day, because I guess ordering food in New York, it's pretty fucking crazy, because New York is a crazy expensive country. That's the university. And yeah, imagine being the parent of your child and just saying like, yeah, I will pay 50 grand for this university. It's like, it looks pretty prestigious. You're a good student, you're going to get a job, but then the first 2 weeks you fucking starve to death, mostly because you get moldy food. You get like food you cannot literally eat because of your illness or because of your lifestyle. And uh, and yeah, but it's not even about this problem. It also is a more national problem where uh, you don't get what you pay for, and that just confirms the fact that mostly these things are pretty scammy. And it really tells you a lot about the New York University and how they care about their students that pay them a lot of fucking money And even if you're on like a stipendia, or even if you had a grant from the university, you still have to rely on this food because you are in the class that cannot really afford to really eat out anymore. And I feel like it can happen to anyone. Like I plan to go to a university abroad from the Czech Republic. I want to go to Holland or to Ireland. I'm pretty terrified that it can happen to me too, but I'm not even surprised that happened because the university, of course, it is a business, and I'm not trying to imply any leftist ideas here, but I respect it's a business and they try to save money, but it's pretty fucking unethical. Like those are your students, and those students, they're your source of income, and you want them to feel happy. Those are your customers, but apparently those are just like people who foolishly decided to enter the campus. Now I feel like I've talked too much about it. If you want to see the video, just type in NYU catering problem or food problem. And if you know anyone from the NYU that they are still struggling with this problem, just write them it will be okay, or send them food. I cannot really help them because I don't know anyone from the New York University, but it's important that you are aware that these things can happen, uh, even though you pay 50 grand for a year in a university. So I hope it won't happen to you. I'm going to play tennis right now, that's why I'm outside. And why I'm not in my bedroom is that I would like literally forget about it because I think so much, I have so much video ideas that I will forget about it, and then I will make up another video. But I'll see you next time. Bye.